All right, let's spin the wheel. I think I'm getting through most of these. Let's see, is there anything in here that I missed? I think I'm going to leave that one. Oh, here's a good one. This is question number 20. It's a two-way frequency table, and we've got to figure some things out here. So this is a really good question. Now, we have not covered frequency tables. There's a couple things that we just didn't get to that I plan to at least spend one day on, and this is one topic. Two-way frequency tables are very popular in the regions. They usually have one question, and this is one, so I'm going to kind of work through it. Two-way frequency tables basically have a category going this way, vertical category, and it also has a horizontal category. So that's what two-way frequency tables are. It has two different categories. Now, this is saying this table represents a summary of the concession stand sales for a football game. So all of this is what was sold. Now it says, of the people making a purchase at the concession stand, what is the relative frequency of them buying pizza and water? Now, normally what they would say is they used to say what percent of the people making purchases buy pizza and water, and then you would set up this proportion. So I'm going to treat this like a percent. Like, what is the percent of the people buying pizza and soda? But the one thing that you should see is that we have two categories here. We have a category for pizza and we have a category for water. So this is how I want you guys to do it. I need you to start with the pizza, and I want you to draw a horizontal line to represent pizza. And then I want you to draw a vertical line to represent water. Now, where they intersect, we're going to need that number. Now, we're going to set up what percent, which is x over 100, and this number here, the intersection, is going to go on the top right. Now, the next number that we need is the of statement, right? So they're saying of the people making purchases at the concession stand. Now, how many people made purchases at the concession stand? There were 400. All of these people bought something, whether it was a bottle of water, whether it was coffee, whether it was a hot dog, whether it was pizza, whether it was soda, they all bought something. So 400 people. So that's what goes down here. That's the of statement. So now from here, you just solve it. So I'm going to use menu 32 because that is a nice tool to quickly solve linear equations. So I'm just going to go menu 32, bop, bop, bop. And then I'm going to make this one, since we only have one equation. And then this is going to be x over 100, x divided by 100 equals 58 divided by 400. Now, if I go back, I want to show you guys something real quick. You see all the answers are decimals, okay? So if you want the calculator to give you the answer as a decimal, then you have to include the decimal in one of these numbers. So when I go back over here, I'm going to put a decimal at the end of the 400. And now the calculator knows, okay, give me an answer as a decimal as opposed to a fraction. So it says 14.5%. Now, if you go and you look at your answer choices, this is the answer. That's 14.5. It's just saying 0.145. We usually go 14.5%, but again, if you write this as just a decimal, that would be 0.145. So these are the same thing, okay? That's it. Now, I'm gonna go back through this. Make sure when you do the two-way frequency table, you find the pizza and the water where they intersect. That's this number right here, right? That always goes on the top right. And then whatever the of statement is, we need a total from that. So it says of the people making purchases at the concession stands. And there was 400 people who made purchases. So that's what goes down here. And then you just solve for x, and that's going to be your answer. That's it. All right. I am going to stop and post this.